Interactive displays are one of the mainstays of class teachers and one of the areas of the classroom that's got the biggest impact on learning for children. And that's in lots and lots of different ways. So as a class teacher, thinking from the beginning of the day, I've got all my lessons prepared. I've got so many resources ready so that whether a child takes me on one tangent or wants to go a little bit deeper and explore an area further, or maybe isn't quite getting the hang of something, everything's ready for me before I step into that room. And then once I'm there, I can use that as a really visual prompt for my children. They've got their timetable there. They've got all the different things that are going to be happening, different reminders of what's happening that day in different areas that they can utilise. So that's there as a great classroom management tool. And then as we go through the day, it's just that central hub. So as I'm looking at maybe ensuring my classroom is really inclusive, and I'm looking at universal needs so that I'm meeting the needs of all my children all the time, I've just got that resource there. So a child that's struggling with something, right, there's a little QR code down there, tap that onto your iPad, go and watch the video again of something that's been recorded. A child that's looking at needing a little bit more routine and structure, that's on there ready for them to access, know what they're doing. So I'm using it to make sure that I'm getting every single minute out of every single child as much as I can during the day, but I'm also using it to make life exciting. So the children aren't just sitting there as these passive learners. We're past those days of the Victorians. So I can use it to really motivate the children as well. So I've got all sorts of resources there. Your children are used to quite a fast-paced learning style now. They're used to lots of things coming in quickly, and I can mirror that in my lesson as well, making sure that each of those resources, planned the night before, are there, ready to impact in the best possible way. So it's there for me. I also really love panels because the way that children can use them too. Children's voice is huge in our school, so we're always looking at ways that children can add their voice and give us their thoughts and be part of the learning experience too. So the panel is a really great way of collaborating for the children. Sometimes we'll use that for school council. We've got a great bit of software that we pop up onto the panel. The children are then voting for the area of the school they want to change next. So we'll do that with our classroom communicators that are there at the front, and the children are taking charge and getting their ideas forward. Sometimes we use it as another working area of the classroom where the children have an activity there. I've set it all up. Rather than me standing at the front, the children are using it as a workstation. Might be that they're combining some of the work that they did on their iPads and screencasting it there and editing it as a group of 3 or 4 children. Might be an activity I've set up that I want them just to work their way through. Might be a piece of text that I want them to edit, but again, collaboratively on a large screen rather than trying to huddle around an iPad. So there's that collaboration element that's really important for children too. So throughout the day, not just is that management tool, that collaboration tool, that motivational tool, that organisational tool, and that tool that helps children become a little bit more included in their learning in lots of different ways, really. New technology there's always new technology. There's always something new that is being sort of touted as the next best thing. The first thing that's really important as a manager is to make sure that what you're choosing has got real solid evidence behind it that there's going to be impact. And whilst that new piece of technology might have impact for one school, it doesn't mean it's going to have impact for your own school. So you need to really be looking at your own children, your own staff, and what their needs are and how this piece of technology could potentially make an impact. Then you need to start looking very carefully and really questioning that technology, because there are salespeople all over that are trying to persuade you that this is going to be the answer to all your problems, but you really need to rigorously check that out and then play with it and get used to it. And this is just as a leader, not with the rest of the staff yet, because there are so many cul-de-sacs that you can end up with. Teachers are really busy at the moment. Your workload is huge. Giving lots of teachers lots of new technology is not the right way forward until you've checked that there is real good pedagogy behind it, that there's going to be good impact. So once you've done that, then it's a case of working out how you're going to implement that with your teachers. Finding a few that are the real sort of staff that are really keen to get their teeth into something, helping someone to see that this is going to solve a particular problem is another hook, and getting 1 or 2 staff just to have a play around with it and work out how they can use that. and then start rolling it gently through the school, making sure that there's always that impact. I think staff got often panic. So we've got a new piece of technology. Oh no, what are we going to do? But once you can show them the impact, show them 1 or 2 staff that have used it, take small amounts of time, I mean, 5-minute time to train the staff in small areas that they can use in the next short time frames, in the next week. Here's a 5-minute task, practice this, go do it. Wow, they come back and say that made a difference. And then it can slowly roll through. But measuring the impact all the way through is really important, because IT and technology is expensive. So you need to be seeing that there's a way forward. Involving the children is always great too. We've got children's champions. So sometimes with staff that find things a little bit harder, for whatever reason, we've got children's champions. We train them up as well. So they're there in the classroom to help the member staff with technical problems that they come up with. We also work with parents, because it's really important that parents understand why we're investing money and time into something new that sometimes might not look quite so obviously useful for their children. So parent sessions are really important too, so that we've got them on side as well, backing us up, helping us to work together. I think it's really important that any technology company or any company that's linked with education speaks to teachers and speaks to the people on the ground. It really irritates me when I go to a big exhibition and all I'm hit with are salespeople that have never been in a classroom, do not know the first thing about technology and how it impacts a child. They've got all the sales pitch, but they don't know that impact. They don't know what it's like in a classroom. So ViewSonic are great because they have got teachers and people that have been in the classroom really recently working for them, that are looking for teachers such as myself to work with them. And I think that's a really important step for making technology fit into a classroom in the best possible way.